Hey queens and kings, welcome back you guys. In today's video I have two Dollar Tree affordable glamorous vanity trays. If you all would like to see each look and how I create them, why don't you guys please continue to watch. Hey queens and kings. Alright queens and kings, so for the first DIY here, basically I'm using these wall decor, the 3D wall decor butterflies that I purchased from Family Dollars, I believe. And I done had them for some years now, so I'm basically trying to go through all my crafting to create a lot of things for you all, as well as these mural wall decor butterflies. And then I have some ones for the Dollar Tree also, and I will be using some metallic silver spray paint from Walmart. Okay, so I'm showing two mirrors here, basically one in the frame, one without a frame. I'm actually going to use the one that's in the frame. Both are from the Dollar Tree, but I'm going to take it outside and spray paint it silver. Now here I'm taking some foam board that I got from Walmart, some old foam board, and basically I'm just going to cut it down to the size of this mirror frame here, just so it can be a little bit more sturdy, because if you guys don't know, you know these mirrors can be very fragile and everything. So what I'm going to take my hot glue, and I'm actually using the Gorilla hot glue sticks to secure this to this foam. Okay, so now that I did that, I'm taking this bling wrap that I purchased from Michael's, I believe, but this is adhesive bling wrap, and I'm actually gonna cover up the foam board that you guys can see. Around the base of the mirror. And that's all I'm really doing, is I'm putting some hot glue onto the crystals as well as to the side of the base, and I'm just sticking them on there. Now this is going to help support the glass to stand up. Now I would not be putting in the legs or in a riser or anything up under the bottom of this, just because I like the look of it. It's going to be flat on the surface. Now I'm going to continue doing this, basically putting some hot glue down and putting the crystals down, putting some hot glue towards the base as well as on the crystal. I'm going to keep on repeating this pattern until I actually get the desired look that I want. So you see how that looks, so we're just going to give you a close-up. Okay, queens and kings, isn't she beautiful just like this? But we're gonna flip this over and I'm gonna do some more support to it by just placing some more hot glue on the back of it, and where the crystals basically touch together as well as to the base, just to give it once again some extra support. You don't have to worry about it falling apart. So now we're moving on to my new favorite toy, and this is my little hot knife, which is a wood cutter actually. I purchased from Hobby Lobby. If I can find a link, I would try to link it down below, but if not, you just will have to search Hobby Lobby. So now what I'm doing here is basically cutting the stem of an old wine glass recycle item that I used in one of my previous videos. As the glass look like this, I'm trying to say it's the same type of glass. So I'm basically gonna cut that from the stem with my hot knife, and then I'm gonna cut the rest of the base that holds the glass up off. Basically what I did previously before I got to this step, as I'm doing right now. Okay, so now I have moved on to the utensil. Now this is gonna be my handle. The crystal handle look that I'm going for, since I'm going to take this tray up another notch here. And I'm using my hot knife once again. You also can find this on Amazon. You know, just put in hot knife, type in hot knife, you'll be able to find it. So basically I'm going to cut the little handle part off there, and this is basically how I have it. So I already went ahead and did one side. I want to show you guys how I'm going to actually do the opposite side. So the handle of the utensil there, that's basically where you will pick the tray up at. And the pieces that I cut down off of the faux glasses here, basically what I'm showing you, is going to be the legs. Now here comes place where my hot glue not hot glue, nail glue come in place, as well as hot glue. So I did a mixture of two. Once again, this worked wonders. I love the way that this worked. So one end of the glass base that I cut down, I'm just going to glue that up under the bottom, just so it could give the stands, the leg, so therefore the handle could be raised off from the tray, if that makes sense. So what I did on one side with some nail glue and hot glue and stuck it up under the handle, that's basically how it's going to stand like this. Okay, so now here's the place where the Totally Dazzle brooches or buckles come in place. I'm using my wire cutter to cut out the piece where you can slide on to your napkin rings or ribbon, whatever you want to put it on to, or whatever. I'm going to use this on each end of the handles, and that's going to cover or camouflage the ugliness of basically where I use my hot knife to cut the legs part. And as you guys can see, I just slide them onto the bottom of each one, and once again they're just going to cover up the little handle part, you know, make it camouflage, make it look much prettier. So once again, I'm using my nail glue as well as hot glue to secure these handles onto each one of the mirrors. Now you're gonna need to let this sit for a while before you actually try to pick it up or anything like that in, as well as apply some pressure. So here, as you guys can see, where I'm basically rising those buckles up, I'm placing some glue around the handle base, just so therefore they could give it some extra support on top of it. But once again, you want to let this completely dry before you try to pick this up, and as well as apply a little bit of pressure. Okay, Queens and Kings, before I style it and everything, I want to show you guys too that you can pick this up if you do exactly what I say. Let the handles and everything dry. Apply pressure before you try to pick it up. So basically, this is how she look, and I love the way that this look. Like, you guys know this is my favorite out of the two, right? This is my style. I love it. I love it. I love this gorgeous, glamorous crystal tray. And as you guys can see, I did glue some of the crystals on the end of the handles as well, so it can make it uniform, make it look like it actually goes together. But I totally love the way that this turned out. It is so breathtaking. As you guys can see, I have it styled backed up with my hourglass, and I appreciate you guys for your love and support on that video as well. But yes, I totally love it. So what do you Queens and Kings think? Do you love it or what? Will you make one or what? You know, just make one just because. And once again, I will leave the crystals links down below. I am affiliated with eFavormart, where you actually get a discount. You know, I do receive a little discount as well. But anyways, Queens and Kings, so here is both of them styled together. I do not have anything on it. I just love the way that they look. So you Queens and Kings, let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs it up, share the video, subscribe if you're new here, Queen and King. Subscribe and turn on your post notification bell so you'll be notified each and every time that I upload. And comment down below. With that being said, Queens and Kings, I will talk to you all in the next video. You guys continue to be royal.